Hi, I'm Mr. Frog. For a while now, I've been heavily interested in the Ultimate Iron Man game mode. With this in mind, I wanted to set myself a new challenge. Using standard UIM rules, I want to acquire one of the coolest pets in the game, the Amulet. But there's a catch. In addition to these rules, I will also not be allowed to leave the island of Zeah. This means I will have to obtain all of my gear, stats and supplies in the local areas. Can it be done? Welcome to Overzealous. Right, now we've finished juggling that messed up inventory. I'm going to actually have to drop an item here and juggle once again because of all the stuff we have on us. I need to go and get the, is it the Moon book? Tattered Moon, yeah, I think that's this one. Might be wrong. No, that's the Sun. Whoops. Oh, it's, is it destroy option? Just let me drop it. Maybe it's this one for the Moon. Okay, there we go. Right, so we add that to that, and that is going to be every single page completed. Now the only downside to this is that I don't actually have the inventory space to carry it out because of all the stuff we've got. We've got 3 grubby keys, and then we've got all of the rest of this stuff. I guess what I could do is drop the thread and needle for now. I can always buy them back. They are super cheap, so I think I'm going to do that actually. We'll drop the thread and the needle, and then what we'll do is we will go and get the other 2 books, and then we can go over to the Arceus library. Wait, this is the one I just didn't I? No, that's Sun. Wait, did I not just get the Moon from... I'm so confused. Anyway, yeah, there we go. We got the 3 books. They should all be full. Let me just double check. Oh, there is a page missing. Oh. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm an idiot. We are still missing 1 page from the Temple of the Tome of the Sun. Yeah, this is an awkward recording then, because now I need to go back and carry on with this completely scuffed inventory. No! Oh no! There was a Jekyll random in there. Oh no! I was juggling to get the items sorted. I'd left my Torstol out here. I didn't realise that he'd despawn as soon as I went through this door. Ah, that hurts so much. I have waited ages for Jekyll, only to waste this opportunity. The final page! I'm going to be trying to juggle this. I'm not sure if you guys would have seen the last clip, but I may or may not have missed a Jekyll random. If you did see it, then it means it recorded it properly. Sometimes it doesn't record when I first click the record button, and I managed to just about catch it on video, so we'll see. But either way, yeah, I did get a Jekyll random and I missed it because I was juggling items. I didn't realise when you leave this room that it resets random events, and my Torstol was just out here, so I ran out to get it and bam, he was gone. It's so absolutely, utterly painful. But that is why I'm not going to be dropping the Torstol anymore. We are going to try and make ourselves another red Dragonhide body so I can clear out this space, and then I will go and add this last page to the book, and at that point we can go over to the library and finish this off. It'll be nice to finally leave doing red dragons with a cluttered inventory, and then we can go do Puro and some farming and stuff like that, and sort ourselves out so that we can do this a lot more efficiently with more invent space, and hopefully not leaving Torstals on the floor so our Jekyll randoms run away. That would be nice. But yeah, so gonna quickly finish off these, sort up the inventory, and then we can finish off the final page in the In Search of Knowledge mini quest. There we go. That is the red Dragonhide body made. Should be able to pick up all of these items now. We don't actually have a spare invent slot, I've just realised. Well, I guess this is going to go into the book, so if we drop these, we'll have 3 books here, so we should have enough invent space for that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the final books. Like I said before, we can always get back the needle and thread really easily, so I'm not too worried about that. Symbol of the Moon. I think it's this one is the Sun, if I remember rightly. Nope, that's the Temple. So it's this one that's the Sun. Oh my god. Right, so we'll add this to the Tome of the Sun. There we go, that's the final page for that one. And this already has all the pages. Right, let's double check again. All done, and all done. There we go. Right, no mistakes this time. So, what we need to do next is head over to the Arceus library, I believe, of Legosia. And that's where we hand this in and get ourselves the XP reward. So, I'm going to run over to the library right now. and we'll be able to get ourselves 10,000 Slayer XP, which is going to be pretty nice. I don't think it really does us any favors in terms of what we can kill, but, like, I mean, I've only got 66k XP in Slayer at the moment as it is, and for some reason my GPU's not on. There we go. Yeah, we've only got 66,000 XP in Slayer currently, so adding another 10k is a massive increase to that. And it'll push us closer to some of the other things that I want to unlock with Slayer. One of the big ones that I'd really like to unlock is Aberrant Spectres. I mean, it is going to be a while, but that is 60 Slayer. But if we do unlock Aberrant Spectres, it is possibly the best way for me to do herb lore. I can get a herb sack, and I can basically just live... well, not so much live, but spend a lot of time at Aberrant Spectres, collect up all of these herbs, and then go and note them at the bank and just stack up loads and loads of herbs. And it's also decent combat XP, even though by the time I do this, I'll probably be max melee anyway. But it'd be really good for herb lore, and it'd just be really nice to have unlocked. But I think getting 60 Slayer is going to require some of the rewards from raids to boost up my Slayer level. I've also gone the wrong way because I'm rambling. Yeah, I'm probably going to need some of the relics from raids to do that, so like I said, by that point I'm probably going to be maxed out in combat anyway. But, still nice. Let's head over to the library and we'll get ourselves that Slayer XP. Okay, Lugosia! I don't remember how to do this. Do I use these? Maybe? Oh, here we go. Hand them in. And there we go, we get ourselves the Lamp of Knowledge. Yeah, so basically the way these pages work after you've done this is you can hand them in for 1,000 coins each. I think I mentioned this in a previous clip before, but I probably won't be doing this, mainly because I don't really need the GP that much to be scrounging around every little bit of coin that I can get, and I think using the invent space is going to be more efficient and just better, honestly. Making the red DI'd bodies gives way more gold, so I'm probably going to focus more on that. But we can go ahead and use this lamp onto Slayer, and that is going to push us to 47 Slayer. There we go, 47 Slayer on the Zeah locked. It is the last lamp that I can get given. Everything else now is going to come from randoms or raids. That is all the XP I'm ever going to get now, so we can now kill brine rats. Doesn't help at all, but still, having 47 Slayer, it's really nice. We'll be putting every single XP lamp we get on it as well, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get level 60 and kill Aberrant Spectres, like I said before. Now comes the harder part of prepping to go back to Puro Puro, because I've got a lot of stuff in my invent, and I'm not entirely sure I have enough space. I'm going to head to the Farming Guild, and I'm going to check what we've got in there. I think it's basically just some stams. I don't think there's much else in there, but I'm probably going to sort out my invent, and then we'll head back to Puro Puro and try and finish off the amount of Torstals. So looking at the items I got in the dev storage, there are only about 4 items I want to take out. Well, 5 if you count the Torstal, but I can note them with the other Torstal and then just unnote them afterwards. So it's not going to take up any extra space. The Summer Pies I don't care about, I just held on to them because I got them from a Dragon Impling and I didn't need to get rid of them at the time. Also, you guys might be wondering why I'm carrying Grubby Keys and I haven't used them. I plan to use them when I go for the full grind at Red Dragons, and that is mostly because I could get ranging potions and other useful items from it. And right now they're only taking up 1 slot each, whereas if I go and use them, I might get more items that are useful, and therefore it's going to be harder to store them. So the plan is save the Grubby Keys until I actually use them, and it uses up less space. There's also things like Rune Arrows and Lore Runes that I could probably just ditch right now. In fact, do you know what? I had an idea on what I was going to do, but this is just way easier. It's 40 Rune Arrows. I mean, I'm not really all that fussed. I want to keep this potion for the exact reason that if I accidentally drink another one, I can just use this to top it back up. So I won't have to actually lose an entire potion by doing that. So that is the main reason why I want to do that. But this should mean that I don't even need to note the Torstal. I can just do this and this, and then we'll just get rid of the Summer Pies. I really don't care. I kept them just because I could. I never used them, and I probably never will use them, knowing me. But yeah, that's the only thing left in the dev storage. I really don't care. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves killed again, and then we will re-gear and go back to Puro Puro. I'm not going to show much of this, though, because you guys have seen it recently. I'm just keeping you posted. Going to go to Puro Puro. Going to stay there for quite a while. Try and get myself the rest of the Torstals, or at least use up these Death Runes. And yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm done with that. Well, would you look at that? 84 Hunter from doing Puro Puro. Don't mind if I do. I believe this also unlocks Barehand Ninja Impling catching, which is pretty cool. Finally, we are done at Puro Puro. We've gotten ourselves the final Torstals, and my god has it taken ages. We have been here for an entire week. I have caught over 600 Nature Implings, which is double the drop rate, by the way. From this venture, I managed to get a total of 8 Torstal seeds. Somehow, I got more seeds than I did herbs, and the herbs drop in stacks of 2, and they're the same drop rate. Looking at the rest of the loot, I do also have these seeds in here, but bear in mind this is only from this current batch of Puro and is not added on to what I already had, which is currently sitting in the dev storage. Certainly looks like there's a lot of farming to be done, but the amount of herbs we'll get back from this will be worth it. Enough chatter though, get me the heck out of this forsaken place, and we can finally move on to something a little less frustrating. Right, our dev storage is reset, and you may be wondering why I still have grubby keys. Well, I didn't actually have enough space to do a full dev storage, so I had to store a couple of items on a table while I died. It's a little complicated, but it did the job. Besides, all I need to do now for the next 5 days is farm. So I'm going to be doing farm runs every time I can. I don't need to worry about inventory space too much, which is why the grubby keys don't really bother me. And I'll see you with whatever farming progress we get up to. Cheeky little 72 farming coming in here. Thank you for the grats, my friend. That unlocks Calquat trees. I don't think I can grow them here. I think the only place you can grow them is Karamja. So, unfortunately, I will never be able to grow them. Another Herblore level, that is 66, and that is Super Defense Potions, which is nice. 1800 total as well, I didn't even notice that. Cool. With the herbs we've got left, we're not going to get another level, I don't think. No, we're definitely not going to get another level. I really want to get 72, or 73. I want to be able to make magic potions. I think I need 72 to boost to make magic potions. Let's just quickly check. Yes, +4 with Botanical Pie. But I need 72, and that also gives me ranging potions, so it's like the perfect level for this account to hit. Unfortunately, we are nowhere near, and I don't have the supplies for it. So I think in the future I'm going to have to do a lot of farming contracts and collect up a whole bunch of herb seeds and do a massive amount of farming to get the herbs, and we'll use that to get 72 herb lore. I think that's probably where I'll stop in terms of raids. It's not too much of a bother for me though, because I do really like farming, so I'm not too bothered by that. Also, it could mean we can get some more Hespori seeds and see what we get from that, who knows. Although, with my luck, probably not. Okay, finalising the last of the herb lore, we have got 25k XP until 67 herb lore. If I do the rest of the seeds, I should be able to get that, but it's going to take a while to grow 85 Harrowlanders, considering I only have 2 patches at a time. So that's, what, like 42.5 farm runs. So yeah, it's going to take a while. I took the liberty of going to the dev storage, taking out the nature runes and the Tome of Fire, because I am going to go ahead and we are going to make ourselves some more addy bolts. I've got 5 more rubies here. I probably don't need to add any more to the stack, but it feels a bit wasteful dropping them when I get them. So I'm going to be making like another 6 addy bars to go alongside this, and we'll make them into bolts, make some more ruby bolts, but that does mean I'm going to have to get more cosmics. Again, probably a waste of my time, but I don't mind killing undead druids for a little bit. It's not too bad, as long as I don't take too long to get it. Last time I think I got it dead on drop rate, actually, so... Anyway, 6 addy ore and 6 addy bars, and then we'll be done. I do need to buy a hammer, though. Right, so we still do need the cosmic runes to enchant these. However, for the meantime, I don't want to be killing these while I have dev storage, so we're going to be collecting that first. But I want to use up these free grubby keys before we go ahead and do, so I can just keep whatever I want and not have the extra free spaces taken up. So, we're going to go over here. We're going to open the grubby chest and see what we get for the first one. Range potion and some lore runes. That is a great start. We need lore runes, and the range potions can help with red dragon kills. And the second chest is going to give us death runes. I will probably just sell these. I don't think I need them right now. Restores a bruise. This probably hurts people's feelings, but I don't need these, and I'm just going to decant it because I'm weird. Super set, not useful right now. And loads of random food. And then we still have one more key to use. Third key is going to be Grimy Toadstools. Great. And some prayer potions that I don't need. Okay, so the first key was good. Other two, not so much. But yeah. So we're going to sort out the inventory. And we'll be getting ourselves some more cosmic runes. Re-enchant these so we can go back to Red Dragons.